Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is the NBL Free Agency Market Watch. Officially, after we've been sitting around, free agency has opened. Plenty going on. Boys, exciting day. Hello to you.
Cam, big day. Announcement after announcement,
Yes.
and a few teams off to a flying start.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Homicide, blueprint. Let's start with the New Zealand Breakers who went whack straight up. We'll start with Todd Webster. You're big on him, 1 year deal. You got to be happy.
I'm extremely happy. I felt that, the core group that they re-signed back, I said, if they get these three pieces right coming in, get Todd Webster, who plays out the country, as we know, as an import. Alongside his brother, that is the best backcourt in the NBL, hands down. Bring back Hobson. They got to work that out. And Fotu. They weren't able to get Fotu, which is unfortunate. However, to get 2 out of the 3 is a huge coup. And I believe that is a championship contending team, to be honest. I believe they will be, if they get my man Hobson back, anyhow they sign Hobson, they go to the championship.
Hey,
great signing.
I'm with you. And getting Todd Webster officially done, announced, is a big part of that process. And to be honest, when I heard it last week that it was done, I was pretty shocked because we heard all the talk, and that's fantastic. And with Isaac Fotu, it ended up all just being talk. But Webster is a stud. And he played for Galatasaray last year, and he didn't just get through that season. He had a great season in Turkey. Now, COVID has come and got involved, and now he's in the league, and that is awesome because to have a guy like that at that level as your starting point guard as a local gives you a massive advantage, and they are well and truly on their way.
Liam, the Webster brothers are in the backcourt. We've never seen this before, but only in national team games. So now we know that's a huge piece of the New Zealand national team, that backcourt. They get busy, right? They go, the team goes as they go.
Yeah.
Do you know how comfortable he's going to be playing at home with his brother in their homeland? Come on, man. They got to know they got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, that's assuming. Let's hope that Corey Webster stays with this team. It's Corey Webster, right?
Come on, man.
Every offseason, this man is always looking around. He's always seeing what's available. He's looking to make the most. And let's wait and see what happens. Hopefully, he stays with this squad.
Nah, don't tell me that, man. Like, if we're brothers, right, and we grew up in the same household together, the battles that we've had, if nothing else, you dream of an opportunity to play pro with each other. So let's just hope he doesn't go anywhere. Shout out to Daniel Triss. Let's get into him. He proved last season with the Phoenix that he deserved to be in this league, and he's a player. He can compete, and he can get buckets given the opportunity. He got the opportunity, and well done to him getting a contract for next season.
1 year deal for Dan Triss. Liam, he did mention last week on an NBL One show that I did with him that he had some offers, and he landed pretty early.
Yeah, he's had very limited opportunities in the NBL, right? Like with Melbourne United, only had maybe one game in Adelaide where he actually played pretty well. And for Southeast Melbourne, he had some opportunity, that opportunity in Brisbane when he had a really good game. He's shown that he can do some things. Hasn't really lived up to when he was coming out of college. There was a lot of excitement about him. Went to Europe first, came to the NBL, and hasn't met that standard that we thought he might. But I do think that he will work pretty well in Dan Shamir's system, and as a budget acquisition for depth in the front court, you can do a lot worse.
And Kyron Galloway as well. Amanda, you put on the radar about a month ago, signed to New Zealand, 3-year deal. First as a development player, straight out of college. He's long, he's athletic. He's going to be fun to watch when he gets his chance.
He is. Bit of a project. He's probably a year away from being a year away, to sort of paraphrase Frank Schiller, but he's actually a reasonable chance to get some opportunities, some playing time as a DP this year. They really, really like him, the Breakers, and he's got a lot of potential.
You know who's going to like him? This man, because he loves these hype guys who give 110, and that's exactly what he is.
Energy. That's what we know that he's shown from the bits and pieces that I've been able to see. It's a lot of energy and a lot of emotion, and I think he'll fit in well with that group that he has, especially with Shaman, the assistant coach, the Mr. Hype Man himself, they're going to be able to bring the best out of him.
All
Like
right,
you say, he's a year away from being a year away, but, that's a really good core group to learn from.
I've never seen you so excited, Homicide, and this is on the day that your Instagram got hacked. This is how
Yo! Oh, my God.
No, let's get to Anthony Drummond, because the rumours, the whispers, the innuendo had been around for a while. He officially puts pen to paper at Brisbane. 3-year deal. The third year is mutual. We spoke a little bit about this, though, Homicide, and we're going to like to see what he can do in that Andre Lamana system.
I think we saw, first of all, great signing. We know the energy he brings. We know the effort that he brings. I believe, for me personally, this is going to be a breakout year for him. I think it has to be this year. He's comfortable, obviously, playing with the point guard who's over there, which is Nathan Sobey. So, just from having that relationship in Adelaide, Sobey obviously jumped ship year before. So, for him to come over there, he'd be familiar with the point guard. And I think it'll work out well for him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be refreshed by a bit of a change of scenery. And he's going to start. He's going to start in that 2 spot. They're going to try and get Lamar Patterson to come in at the 3.
Whoa. What do you mean he's going to start in the 2 spot?
That's where things are at with Drimmick and the Bullets. So yeah, I mean, he's going to get his opportunity, and they're going to want him to come in and be aggressive. Like I think they learned some things with what happened with Cam Glennon last year, and they don't want the same thing to happen to Anthony Drimmick. When he gets it, he's going to be told to shoot that thing. Last year, when he was at his best, was when he was super aggressive at the rim, putting it on the deck, getting to the bucket, getting to the free throw line. Just to hit his free throws would be a good thing. But yeah, you're right. I think he's entering the prime of his career, has signed a long-term deal. It's here with the Bullets where it's time for him to really make his name.
All right, Jack White, University of Duke, of course. And this is and there's a lot of worst-kept secrets this time of the year, but him signing at Melbourne United, 3-year deal announced today. We're excited to see him in the league, of course. Comes from such a wonderful collegiate background. Starting power forward, Liam, I'll go to you first. Any chance?
Maybe. Touched base with Dean Vickerman today and sort of posed that question. He said, mate, look, it's how it always is. You're going to have to fight for that position. They're going to most likely bring Dave Barlow back in, and then, we'll see whether it's White or Barlow or starts. He's going to play a bunch of minutes. He's ready to contribute in year 1, and he is going to be a long-time pro in this league. He's going to be captain of teams. I'd be surprised if he's not the captain of a championship team at some time in his NBL career.
Look, I'm looking forward to seeing this young fella play. You can't go to Duke and not be able to ball. You know what I mean? So coming home, coming to the NBL, he knows now by watching and reading and seeing a lot of his guys that he's looked up to throughout his career do well. He knows it's not a cupcake league, so he has to be able to come in and go. And you better believe if Barlow signs back, he's going to have to come every night because, Barlow's Barlow. You know what I mean? So good luck to him, and just understand, this ain't a cupcake league, baby.
And the last one of the day, Emmett Nah, 2-year deal at the Hawks. So, of course, we've spoken about the Perth Wildcats were really sniffing around, having a real crack at him. We spoke about the fact that it would be great to get him back at the Hawks under Brian Gorge, and that's officially happened. And I'm going to ask you straight up, Liam, because it was on your article on the NBL website. Will he start?
Maybe. Depends on who they bring in as an import, right? There's talk. We talked about Deng Adel. We floated that a while ago on the wing. Did they bring in another import at the 2 because they're going to miss out on Sunday Deck? Is my understanding. But he was a no-brainer signing. Whether he starts, whether he's off the bench, he's a good guy to have on the team, and they've locked him away for 2 years.
I think he might have been working out with Brian Gorge a little bit too, which might have swayed him. Homicide. We speak about him. We like him as a starter or a backup. He's a player in this league.
Yeah, he definitely is. I look forward to seeing him grow under Gorgian because, Gorgian is a no-nonsense player, and he's really tough on those point guards. So I look forward to him having a flourishing this upcoming season.
I think just a little bit of news. If you are a Southeast Melbourne fan or an Adelaide fan, get excited. Could be a big 24 hours for the fan bases of those particular teams. So we sit and wait, plenty of talk about it. We're going to be back this time tomorrow. Homicide, you right for your Instagram password? You got a new one?
Yeah, I got it all together, man.
We're out of here. Liam, Homicide. I'm Cam Luke. We'll see you tomorrow.